A streak of crimson marked my cheek, a vivid emblem of betrayal. Liliana, my wife of 10 years, stumbled to the front door, reeking of cheap tequila and an unfamiliar floral perfume that clung to her like a stranger's embrace. "Sorry I'm late, sweetheart," she slurred, pressing a clumsy kiss to my face. Girl's night ran long. Her laughter, once comforting, now sent a shiver through me. Something was terribly, irreversibly wrong. Her late nights had become a pattern. Thin excuses, hushed phone calls, obsessive attention to her appearance, evasive answers, nervous glances. I tried to dismiss my doubts, convincing myself I was imagining things, yet the gnawing dread in my stomach only grew. That night, as she passed into a drunken sleep, her phone buzzed on a nightstand. I knew snooping was wrong, but suspicion had taken hold. I seized the device. A message from someone saved as spa day lit the screen. "Last night was unforgettable. Missing you already. X." My hands shook as I unlocked it. Weeks of messages spilled open. Secret meetings, passionate texts, whispered terms of endearment. My world tilted. Liliana, my gentle, clever, loyal Liliana, was entangled in an affair. The voicemails crushed me even more than the texts. I pressed play. A smooth, confident male voice murmured, "Hey, beautiful. Can't get you out of my head. Tomorrow, yeah." Then her voice, radiant and elated, "Daniel, you're all I can think about. Being with you, it's everything." The name Daniel struck me like a blow. I sat in darkness, clutching her phone, my life unraveling. No tears fell. No cries escaped. Only a frigid, hardening numbness settled over me, sharp and icy. The next morning, Liliana awoke groggy, uneasy. I handed her a steaming cup of coffee, my tone calm. "How was your night out with the girls?" She sipped, eyes darting away. "So much fun. Too much tequila, though." "I bet," I said, a subtle edge creeping in. "How was the spa?" Her hand jerked. Coffee spilled across the table. "What? Spa? What are you talking about?" Silently, I picked up her phone and played the second voicemail. Her voice filled the room, declaring her love for Daniel. Her face turned pale, breath caught in her throat. "Who's Daniel?" I asked, voice low and controlled. She stumbled over words, grasping for excuses, but guilt was unmistakable. I can explain," she stammered. "Explain what?" I snapped, my restraint shattering. "How you betrayed me. How you destroyed us." In the following days, the truth pieced together like a bitter puzzle. Daniel was a colleague from a work conference. Her girls' nights were alibis, cover for secret evenings with him. She claimed it was a mistake, a momentary lapse. But every detail felt calculated. My life fractured. Yet, amid the wreckage, a determined strength began to form. I refused to let this define me forever. But first, I needed to confront him. Finding Daniel was easy. Social media painted a clear picture. Charming, accomplished, a devoted family man. I waited outside his workplace one cold evening. Recognition flickered across his face. "You're Liliana's husband," he said. "That's right," I replied, steady and firm. "We need to talk." I didn't shout or threaten. Calmly, I laid out everything I knew. Every text, every call, every lie. I played the voicemails. His confident facade crumbled. He stammered, deflected, tried to blame Liliana. I locked eyes with him. "You destroyed my marriage," I said. "Now I'll destroy yours." I walked away, leaving him shaken and exposed. I knew he had a wife and children, and I knew the truth would unravel his world. Revenge wasn't sweet, it wasn't fulfilling, but it was justice, stark and essential. What followed blurred. Lawyers, documents, dismantling the life we had shared. Liliana begged for forgiveness, her tears relentless. But I could not unsee her betrayal, nor unhear her voice declaring love for another. The divorce was finalized months later. She moved out, regret etched in every look, every unspoken word. Daniel's wife left him, taking their children. His reputation crumbled. His future lay in ruins. Their pain brought me no joy, only a hollow emptiness. Nobody truly won. I sold our home and started over. The silence was immense, the loneliness suffocating. Slowly, though, I rebuilt myself. I immersed in work, rekindled old friendships, discovered new passions. Life began to pulse in me again. I learned to breathe. Years later, I saw Liliana in a coffee shop. She looked weary, the light in her eyes dim. We spoke briefly, politely. The past hung between us, heavy but no longer suffocating. She offered an apology, and this time I sensed its sincerity. I forgave her, not for her, but for myself. Forgiveness did not erase her actions or the past. It released the weight I carried. I chose liberation. The crimson stain of betrayal had long faded. The pain dulled, though the scars remained, marks of survival, proof of strength, and a promise to myself. I would love again, wiser and resilient.